Hey everybody, it's October 3rd? Yes, it's October 3rd. Welcome to October Showdown 2017.
Let's mount up.
Definitely going to be difficult to work outside today. It is just pouring rain, so I think I'm going to have to find stuff to do inside. So I got this really cool Hatbox Ghost figurine. I signed up for a Disney subscription box thing. I totally spaced on it. I could have done an unboxing video. It would have been really great. I got it yesterday and I just didn't even think about it. I was so excited about it. So, but this was one of the items that came in there, and I think it's really cool. Recently on the Hunters Hangout Facebook group, I saw somebody asking for suggestions on audio, and somebody recommended this amplifier that has a built-in audio player. And I thought that was pretty cool. In the past I've just been using small, cheap little MP3 players and some computer speakers. Those are ones that you have to plug into a power source. So I thought it'd be helpful to try this out, because then I can actually hook speakers to it. And so I got these guys, and I went ahead and got some indoor-outdoor speakers, because I figured those would hold up better, to the weather, which is cool. And the nice thing is I can, with this, I'm hoping that'll let me spread out my speakers a little bit more to use as like an overall soundtrack. So let's open it up and take a look. There you go. Looks pretty cool. Has a little antenna there. That's for the remote, I'm assuming. And then you've got your speaker connection and audio input if you want to take an additional source. So like I could use an MP3 player if I wanted to. And then here's the front there. Got volume, bass control, and treble. And then I'm assuming these would be for controlling your player. And then there's a SD card slot and then a USB slot. So we got that, and then we got power supply right here. Your standard power supply and the remote. Alright, so I got this all set up, and you know what, it actually works pretty good. I'll have to try it outside to see, because it's going to make a difference. But for $25 for the player, and it's either $20 or $25 for the speakers, that's a pretty decent deal in my mind. Player is definitely, like, it's pretty good. It's definitely, it kind of feels a little bit cheap, like the buttons and all are, feel a little bit cheap. But here the remote works, which is cool, so I can play it. I notice it does have a little like EQ thing. I don't know if I can turn that on. I don't know, I'm cycling through something, I don't know what it is. There's that, but you can adjust the tracks. You can skip through your I mean, this is definitely not gonna, like, rock your haunt or anything like that. This little setup here, but this is definitely better than what I had running. So yeah, I think it's gonna work pretty well. Alright, so one thing I need to do for this year is fix this gun. It ended up stopped working at the end of the end of the night last time, and I figured it was something to do with this switch. So basically now you're not able to pull the trigger. I think the two issues that I need to resolve here is this. There's a little switch in here that I put in with hot glue, and I thought maybe that would work, but no. That came loose in there. And then there's a little spring here, and that controls the tension on the trigger, and that's supposed to be up here and it slid off. So I'm also going to need to find a way to attach that back there. Alright, well unfortunately this is going to be more work to fix than I expected. My little switch here that is in there, it's broken. It doesn't work at all. So obviously it was not strong enough to hold up to the trigger pulls. So I'm going to have to look and see. I could either swap it out for a similar switch or see if maybe I could get something that's a little bit sturdier. So one thing I wanted to do this year was get a new fog machine. We were down to just 2 now, and one of them's just a small one that's like a 700 watt small one that we got. Sorry, spacing out. That one we got a couple of years ago on sale somewhere. So I definitely wanted to get a new one. So let me show you what we got. Alright, check this bad boy out. I also saw this mentioned on the Hunters Hangout Facebook page. Gotta love Froggy's Fog, and this looked like an awesome machine. Right now our highest output machine is 8,000 cubic foot, and this sucker does 25,000. It has all this other cool stuff. So let's open. If you're wondering why I'm opening this in my messy garage, it's because the kids are sleeping, and I don't want to make any extra noise to wake them up. So they have both been sick for the past couple days, and of course I'm getting it, and Lori's getting it, so that's gonna be fun. But you know what? It's the time of year. It's that time of year. Everybody starts to get sick, starting on October. All right, let's see here. We got. Let's pull this styrofoam out here. Maybe. There we go. Add that to my mess. Sweet. Let's see. Got our instructions. And it's a beast. See, it says reservoir connected. No. Okay, cool. So here's the reservoir for it. It's nice that it comes apart. I don't even know if I'm showing on camera right. There we go. Yeah, you guys can see this. Okay, cool. Here's the reservoir. I like that that comes up and it makes it easier to fill. Man, this sucker's heavy. You know what? Let me move this thing down to the ground and then I can put it up there. Yeah, this is definitely a high quality machine. I gotta say that. Whoa. Alright. I'm gonna put this guy up here. Man, this is awesome. Only hunters get excited about fog machines, right? Alright guys, let's see. Can you guys see well here? Let me readjust you. Hold on, hold on. Woo. Alright, there we go. Now you can see a little bit better. Alright, so here we go. This is the front here. Got your big old output nozzle there. Whoa, here's the back side. Got all the controls here. And got our timer here. Some other stuff, power cord. And, or no, this is the power cord here. So, but the cool thing is that I'm really excited about this. I'm not going to obviously utilize this year, but it does the what is it called? I'm blanking on it now. The lighting control, DMX. Yeah. Apparently, you can do that with this. So it'd be kind of nice to come up with some cool animated shows and stuff like that. That would be like a goal for the future. Like. You know us, like we love Disney and all that kind of stuff, so it'd be really sweet to put together some kind of show that would let us control the fog programmatically. Anyway guys, I'm not going to fire it up tonight. I have no idea where my fog fluid is. Could be in this shed somewhere and it's late. I don't feel like going and digging for it. So, but maybe tomorrow I can get it going, and then I probably should test out my other 2 machines tomorrow too, make sure they're looking good. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to do a lot of building today just because of the weather. It pretty much rained on and off all day long. We were getting thunderstorms and all that, so it just wasn't a good day to get out there and build, unfortunately. I definitely was disappointed with finding out that I'm going to need to do more work on the gun for the shooting gallery. I'm going to have to desolder that switch, put a new one in, and I'm also worried that I'm going to do all this and then the next switch is going to break, so I'm thinking it might not be strong enough to handle that pressure of the trigger. So I'm going to have to think about that and see
see if I can come up with a solution. I'm also thinking maybe I can just do a different gun. I have the little, we have a rifle that was made from a cap gun, and that actually worked out really well because there's a lot more room, obviously, inside a rifle to work. So I was able to use a different switch that's actually made for like arcade games and things, so it can do, it's a lot heavier duty. So I might see if I can maybe get another one of those rifles and do all that. I don't think it was that bad to do. So yeah, there's a lot to figure out. So anyway, guys, sorry I didn't have a lot to show you as far as build wise, but hopefully you enjoyed the quick little unboxings I did. And hopefully tomorrow the weather will be better. I'm supposed to be better in the afternoon, so that's when I can build. So fingers crossed that works out. We'll talk to you then. Have a good night, day, whenever you're watching this. See you later.